Better be judged by 12 of your peers than carried away by 6 of your mates. If somebody steps into another home uninvited, they should expect the worst. These aren't just comments, they're battle cries from ordinary Australians. After my last video, hundreds and hundreds of comments flooded with stories that prove one thing. We need castle law. Not today, not tomorrow. We need it yesterday. Well, today is the day. The moment is finally here. The official castle law petition is open and it closes October 24. This is the one shot that we've been waiting for to finally be heard loud and clear. Queensland, 2:31 a.m. A crash of glass, a stranger in your hallway. Your heart pounds and you grab whatever you can. A torch, a bat, even a kitchen chair. You move because you have no choice. When it's over, you're not met with relief. You're met with handcuffs. Because here in Australia, protecting your family can cost you your freedom. A father in Queensland shared 2 meth heads broke into a house, attacked a pregnant woman, and a father. The father fought back with a machete, and he was charged with attempted murder. This is not a rare headline. This is happening right now. And that's exactly why this petition is open, to change this broken system. They tell us to call 000 and wait. Don't take matters into your own hands. And as I mentioned in my last video, you can order a pizza faster than the police will arrive. The law says that you must use reasonable force. But what is reasonable at 2 a.m. when somebody is standing over your child's bed? One of you said, how the hell does that average person even know what proportion is when you're fighting for your life? Exactly right. Criminals don't weigh up legal definitions when they burst through your door. They don't care if you hesitate. In fact, they're actually counting on it. Meanwhile, you're left to justify your instinct to survive in a courtroom months later. Another viewer actually nailed it in my last video. The law protects criminals more than the victims. This isn't justice, it's insanity. Your stories are proof of why this needs to happen. An elderly couple were attacked in their bed. The husband defended his wife and ended up facing jail, while the teenage intruder was called the victim. Every one of these stories points to the same cruel reality. When you hesitate, you lose. But you act, you're in prison. One of you summed it up really, really well. No one should be put in a position where protecting your family could land you in prison. We are forced to choose between a coffin and the courtroom. That's not just broken, that's betrayal. Right now, under Australian law, you must prove 2 things if you defend yourself. You believe that your actions were necessary and the force was used was reasonable and proportionate. But here's the catch. There is no presumption that an intruder was a threat. You have to prove it after the fact to strangers who were never there and will never understand that primal fear. How can you judge what's proportionate when you're terrified and you're trying to survive? Castle law flips this. It presumes that if you act in your home, you acted reasonably. It puts the burden on the criminal, where it should have been the entire time. Another viewer said, the moment that you enter somebody's sanctuary, you should forfeit all and any protection of the law. Castle law is not about legalizing violence. It's about protecting the right to survive, protecting the right to protect your property. In 2024, over 40,000 Queenslanders signed the first castle law petition, but politicians dodged it. They ignored you. Now, Nick Delamento, MP, has launched a new petition. It's live right now, and it closes October 24. The link is down below in the description. This is not about politics. It's not about the city or the bush. It's about whether you get to protect your family without becoming a criminal. No one should be forced to choose between being alive or even being in prison. Castle law does not create chaos. It restores common sense. It tells Australians, we trust you to defend your home, and we will stand behind you when you do. A system that tells you to wait to help while the criminals act freely is not a system of protection. It's a system of control. If criminals don't have the fear of being judged guilty, and those protecting themselves fear reprisal, where is the justice? Australians need castle law, not tomorrow. We need it yesterday. Castle law isn't about violence. It's about reaffirming the most basic social contract. If I protect my family, the law protects me. It's about telling criminals, if you cross that line, you risk everything, and telling families, You are worth defending, and we will stand with you when you do. The petition is open right now, as I said, closes October 24. I don't think we'll get another chance like this in the near future. Sign it, share it, bring it to your neighbour, your sports club, your workmates, even tell the people at the pub. Because if your home isn't your castle, then what is?